Coming up next on The Beat Goes On, we welcome our ambassador from Parnell, Kevin Harvey. Kevin, along with his father Les, began the creation of the Parnell Village back in the early 70s. Today, it remains one of New Zealand's top tourist attractions.
Welcome, Mr. Kevin Harvey, all the way from Parnell, which is only up the road, isn't it?
Just up the road, yes.
Just up the road. And your guest, Jay Williams.
Exactly.
He's a star, isn't he?
Well, he's certainly a good-looking star.
He's a...
I mean, you know, this guest and our last guest are both, you'd have to say,
they're young people.
good, young people.
Alicia from Lure, and now Jay.
I'm trying not to hold it against them.
Yeah.
I do feel a twang of, you know.
But Jay, you do know that Kevin is the second most handsome man in New Zealand.
I do believe that, yeah. A few people have told me that.
Oh, what's that accent there, Jay?
Welsh. Wales originally, but not lived there for many years, but yeah, I've still got the accent.
When did you get to New Zealand, Jay?
5 years ago.
5 years ago. I always ask this question, how did you find your way to Parnell and meet the best landlord in the whole wide world?
Well, I was looking to expand my brand into a retail space, and we looked around a couple of different areas, so Greylin and Ponsonby, and we had a look around the city. But the best one that we found was definitely the look and the feel and the vibe that Parnell has.
Well, did you hear that, Kevin?
And that's genuine. I didn't even brief him beforehand.
Yeah.
No, but it is true. It is true.
It is very true.
I mean, we have property in some of those areas that you've mentioned.
Now, Jay,
but I hardly ever go up there because I do love. I just have a love. Our whole family's got a love for Parnell.
Yeah.
people flock to where the second most handsome man in New Zealand is going to be hanging out, don't they?
I think they realise that you're here, that you're up there.
Now, Jay, we're dying to know, what is the product? So the Joys of London, is
So
it?
Joys of London, yeah.
Yeah.
So what we did was we started wholesaling in the UK a couple of years ago.
And what was it that you started wholesaling? What is the
Candles, started in candles originally.
You started in candles, yeah.
And then we were wholesaling them in the UK for a couple of years. And then we decided that we wanted to branch out and bring the brand over to New Zealand. So we started wholesaling the candles here in New Zealand.
Yep.
We got our first orders were literally in 1st of April last year. So we've only been going here 12 months. Now we've got 20 stores stocking for us. And then we wanted to find our own retail space where we could actually present our whole range together in one place.
So where are the candles actually manufactured? Could I have
Absolutely, yeah. So the candles are all manufactured now in New Zealand, the same as the rest of our product. So what we've done is we've bought the brand over here, but we're making everything by sourcing it locally.
Yep.
So we give them the direction and the brand of the direction of what we want to go in. We provide them with the fragrance oils of what we're launching in. We have a company in Wellington making some, and we have a company in Auckland making some. Yeah. And we also use 100% natural soy wax as well. So the actual candles are 100% natural soy, which is very desirable for people who are purchasing candles. And the price point is on par with the ingredients that go into it, plus the luxury side of the brand.
Who buys candles?
Everybody. So all corporate companies are buying them for gifts.
Yeah.
Ladies and housewives are buying them for their home. Gentlemen are buying them as gifts for their partners. They make good birthday gifts, christening gifts. So yeah, they're really desirable to everybody.
Actually, I can tell you as a grandfather.
Yes.
And even as a father, and I've got 4 children, and I've got about 7 grandchildren, but I give them money to buy presents for all of my ex-wives. and they always, just about always, buy them candles.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, just about 90% of the time, they buy them. I always say to them, well, listen, why don't you just buy them something different for once? And they go, no, this is what they can do with $50. Or
There you go, perfect. Now they can come and
No,
see
I mean,
me.
yeah.
What would that cost?
So
Jay?
that one retails at $50.
50. Well, that
which
is a
actually
lovely gift, isn't it? That's what
Mm.
you expect to pay for a nice gift. And the bonus is it's a beautiful glass.
It is, which we also we have a recycling program, which no other candle company in New Zealand actually offers.
Yeah.
But customers are able to bring back the empty glassware. In return, they get free candles from us. So it's kind of like a loyalty program, like a coffee card voucher, really. I'll give you that to have a look at.
But Jay, this is the perfect glass for a lovely gin and
Gin tonic.
It is.
You must be reading my mind. You must be reading my mind.
It's perfect.
And if I was up at Parkery, which is out in the country, you haven't been to Parkery, have you?
I haven't, no.
Anyway, it's a beautiful place up on the coast. And of course you get a lot of little midgies.
Ah, yeah.
And so I'd be able to have my gin and tonic or my glass of red wine, and I could put the lid on,
There you go.
and so I wouldn't get any midgies. So listen, that was another good thing to think about.
And then when you've got your collection of 6, you can start recycling them.
How old are you, Jay? You've
It's his
crammed
birthday.
this all into this.
It's his birthday today.
Your birthday? Oh, happy birthday,
It is,
Jay.
yes, I'm 33 today.
33
Yeah,
today.
33.
Lucky
Wow.
bugger, eh?
You're lucky.
Travelling.
So, how are you liking New Zealand? You've spent 5 years here, have you?
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely the place where we wanted to settle and start opening the retail stores.
You won't be going back to Wales.
No,
We've
absolutely
got you for
not.
good,
Just
have you? Have
yeah,
we?
we
Oh.
certainly have. We were hoping to open another store in the next 12 months, and then just keep really pushing the retail spaces out, and that's what we want to do. At the same time, we'll keep wholesaling, but retail is really where my background's from. So yeah, it's just putting all the knowledge that I've learned from previous roles with L'Oreal for 7 years and Joe Malone and Estee Lauder companies for 5 years, just using all my knowledge to really push retail space within New Zealand.
Great. Now, Jay, the address of this wonderful, wonderful shop, the Joys of London, where would we find your store?
Okay, so Joys of London is based at 237 Parnell Road, and it's just up the little alleyway towards the Elephant House
Which is a Thai restaurant? Yeah.
Thai restaurant on
Yeah.
Parnell Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're based there. And we can also, for the customers not in Auckland, we've also got a website which is joysoflondon.com.
Now, Kevin, before we go, tell our viewers right throughout the world, of course, we now go worldwide, and we're
Well,
seen by,
a lot of the world comes to visit us.
yeah, we're now seen by 70 million. Tell them why they should come and visit Parnell, Kevin.
Well, because it's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
And it is,
And Jay's there, of course.
of course, Jay's there, and it's just totally ambient. It's a place where people can come and relax and actually feel loved.
Treat yourself to a Parnell
Well,
day.
of course,
Yeah.
treat themselves to a panel. And we're getting so many tourists now, and
Yeah.
I always accost them, I welcome them,
Yeah.
show them around, and a lot of our tenants do the same because we actually have a responsibility to, especially in these troubled times with idiots like Trump. But we
Excuse
need to
me,
be.
I'm a Trumpian.
Oh, sorry. Well, we need to look after. We need to look after our friends from all around the world. We need to do it.
Kevin, we're going to see you in 2 weeks' time.
Yes,
And
we will.
Jay, look, what a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And
Yeah.
you're bringing these young people that are making
Well,
Parnell vibrant again.
Well, actually, we need new blood.